Well, I wanted to make Captain America because he is not really a superhero. I mean, he doesn't have any superpowers. He's not even every man. He's below every man. He's sub every man, you know. But he's the kid next door who has this process performed on him, and he becomes the world's greatest athlete, plus 20%. And the interesting thing about the character for me was sort of the psychological issues that that's going to bring up, that transformation going from, you know, skinny kid to Adonis overnight. What would that do to you? And that's sort of the interesting part of it for me. But the opportunity to shoot an action film, an action adventure that took place during World War II, in the period, you know, I love the period. I love the designs and the clothes and the technology and everything. And I wanted to prove that you could make an action film, a period action film, and have it be as exciting as a contemporary one. Most of the film takes place in Europe, and there's so many great places to shoot in the UK. It opens the film up, and you know, it does not look like we shot on a backlot in Hollywood or anywhere else for that matter. We shot at a lot of practical locations, you know, the woods and in London and a lot of places, you know, around the UK that we couldn't have found here. She has a pretty commanding presence herself, but she also has a look that could be right out of the 40s. And once we did her hair and makeup and those red lips, it's like, hey, this is a classic Hollywood. You know, this is a photograph from the golden age right here. For me, the most rewarding part of any filmmaking project is seeing it come together. Because you know, you go in production, you go out there and you shoot, and you're amassing footage, and you're just out there trying to make the days and trying to stay on schedule, try to keep it, you know, under budget, and you don't really see the film until you get back in the cutting room and that's actually where you make the film. It's where you discover what it's about. And you know, even though you go out there with a script and you're shooting the pages, what you always find out, especially when you've got a great cast who is bringing so much to it, you really discover that, wow, okay, I was making this film, but what I'm ending up with is better than I thought it was going to be. It's different, it's deeper, there are more levels to it, it's more interesting. You know, so that's really the fun for me, is putting it together and sort of finding out what the movie's about.